Hi, I'm Faith, and this is the Faith Daily Show. And today we're going to be talking about singles and online dating. You know, so many times I get phone calls and emails from people who are single and they want a serious relationship and they're having trouble finding somebody to be in a relationship with. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? But it is so true. You know what is so sad though? So many people out there right now are hurting. They are lonely. They really want to find somebody, but yet it has just been impossible for them. They go to church. They think, oh, well, I'll meet somebody at church. They don't meet anybody at church. They go, okay, I hear if I go to the supermarket, I might meet somebody. So they go to the supermarket and they're looking all over for a single person and they don't find a single person. They go to all these other different avenues and venues and yet they don't find anyone. Then they have, how many of you know we have our families who want to try to help us out? You see, I'm single, so I know this. How many of you have family that try and friends to hook you up, and yet it never works, you know, that it just doesn't happen? Now, I know there are occasions that it does, and that's great. But I want to show you today, there was a survey done by eHarmony and Harris Interactive of over 10,000 single people who in this study wanted to find love. Yep, they wanted to find that true love, that relationship forever. Ages 20 to 54 who got married, check this out, in 2006 and 2007, 19.4% of them, of the newlyweds in that year's time, met online. Now, I know what you're thinking. They didn't meet through their friends. They didn't meet through their family. They didn't meet through their church. They met online. I know that blows you away because it blew me away. You know, that only 8.8 actually met either at school or some other method. Now, there was another statistic that showed that 17.2 connected through friends. So that's still, you know, that's not bad. But you know what? There is this particular avenue of online dating, I guess you could call it, that, you know, it might have something. We need to look at it. We need to examine it. Now, I've got some news for you. I've tried it, and it does work. I met some people that I would have never met any other way, and they were very great people, and they had great careers. They were doctors, lawyers, whatever, and actually just everyday labor people. And what happened was we met, we went, you know, we had a date, we did whatever, but for me, it was not the love connection. It wasn't the perfect scenario. It wasn't always the compatibility. The looks weren't there. All these things that really help us in determining whether or not this is the person that we want for the rest of our lives, right? And another aspect of it that really needs to be looked at is, do they have the same core values and the same core interests that we do? Because if not, I got news for you, it's not going to work. You know, for me, it's always come down to where they're at spiritually, where they're at with their career, their family, all the things that are important to me. That's what I look at the most. Well, yes, I want to be attracted to him too, and so do you. But you know what? I think that if we would just really look at, you know, the fact that online dating can present to us somebody that we may not meet in the mainstream of our life, everyday life, you know, and that they may have these values, we might want to look into it a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying that it works for everybody, but I do have emails from guests that have been on my program who have said to me, hey, I met somebody online and it worked. We got married. Yeah, I had an author who met somebody through eHarmony and they got married. I had an email from a guy last week who tried Christian Cafe and said, hey, I found a woman on Christian Cafe. So I'm just saying to you, it might work, it might not work, but you know what? You might want to try it because you never know. you know? So if you do, you can go to my website, and there on my website it'll say Christian Dating, and you can click on and there fill out a form, and you get 3 weeks to try it out and see if you like it. Now, I do advise that you follow all the regulations and the rules that they state in there for keeping yourself safe and doing this online dating thing the right way, okay? Because there is a wrong way, and not everybody on there is straight up, okay? So you want to take cautions. But you know what? Sometimes we need to allow the things that God has given someone a creative idea to maybe be a part of, you know, an avenue for us to take in online dating or in meeting someone. So I'm just going to say, you have to try it. You be the determining factor, and then call me or write me. Let me know, okay? Tell me if it's worked for you. And for me, well, of course, not yet. But I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to try the church. I'm going to try the friends, the family, the social gatherings. And hey, I just might try online dating. So anyway, that's my take on online dating. Join me tomorrow for more discussion on the Faith Daily Show.